I'm excited for the installers and the industry in general, because the more that we do this, the better I think the industry is going to be. We're going to continue to try to standardize some type of structure for everyone. I think the more that we continue to build and educate and give experience in the industry with all of the trainees, whether it's this training, the next training, or whatever, we're going to continue to elevate the detailing industry. You want to make a Dutch Bros run?
Yeah!
Hold on. The first thing we've done is go around the vehicle and check for some damages to kind of let the customer know what damage has been there before we even watch it or touch it. That way, we cover ourselves at the end. Not eliminate any room for doubt where that damage has been there or not. And we just go around the vehicle with an inspection sheet and mark every panel to like missing paint or deep scratches and rock chips.
Ceramic coatings, when I first found out about them, I was told that they're meant to be hard. I was told that they're scratch proof, scratch resistant. I was told all of these things to tell the customer to sell a product. And as detailers, we tend to detail our own vehicles, we coat our own cars, we see what's coming back, and what do we always see when they do come back? Micro scratches and more problems that shouldn't technically be there if the company that said it's scratch proof and scratch resistant shouldn't be there, right? So to me, I was always furious of all this because I was wanting to give my clients something that, one, that I believed in, that I trusted, and that they could trust and believe in my service and my product as well. So I just kept popping. I wanted to find something that was gonna, like I said, for my own personal cars, if I can't wash my own car and I'm the best of the best and I still have problems, how can I expect my customer to come back to me in 6 months or a year that we know is not gonna wash it as good as I am to come back with a perfect car? It's literally impossible.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday when Luke was talking about the examination of cars and washing a car, my head was spinning left and right and up and down and around the corner. I mean, I couldn't even think straight, to be honest. There were so many new things and new ways of doing stuff, and all the different products and chemicals, and the ability to wash a car one way or another way, and that I've been doing everything for the last 3 years a completely different way than what he's taught, but that it just makes sense. You start to think about, okay, this product, I gotta buy this product, and then I gotta buy that product, and all these things, your head is literally spinning, like, okay, my checkbook's just going down and down and down. Like, there's just so many things I want to just get right now for my shop that I think can help us grow so much.
You've got people that have been doing this for 5 years. You got people that have been doing it for a year, and people that have been doing it for 2 years. They all have different experiences. They've all been using different products. They're trying new things. They're trying to elevate each of their game and to make themselves better.
So what did I not do on this wheel that most people do? So I did not scrub the inside of the wheel with a brush yet. Does anyone have a reason why that I did not do that? So yes. First off, I want it to do its job, but if I go in there with a brush right now, what is it going to do to that wheel? It's gonna scratch the shit out of that wheel. If I don't wanna do a bunch of correction and I just wanna coat the insides of those wheels or do a quick one step or something, this could be an easy way to make more work for yourself. So if I'm going to do a pH3 shampoo or a snow foam or something like that, at that point when you have a lot more lubricity, I would recommend doing your washing then.
So it's kind of like chopping wood in a sense. I'm chopping into that because that's where most of my pressure, where most of my rotation is going. And a lot of the power of myself and the machine is gonna work that out very well. We've got very little defects left behind. So now I can either boom, boom, and boom, and finish those 3 pieces out, and I'm realistically done. And I can move on and knock this out fairly quickly to almost perfection. And I'm still just using a compound. I can refine all of these dry marks and little swirls and holograms with my next step. And that 2-step will almost be like 95 to 98%. So you can easily do this. It's just how you do it.
I guess the reason we got into detailing was I lost a job back in 2010, and I decided that I wanted to go in a completely different direction. My son and I worked together. He was 15 at the time and totally loved cars, and so this was just a passion for both of us, and we took off and went with it. And I don't work in the field as much as I used to, so getting back behind a polisher and just getting my technique back down, that's probably been my biggest challenge. Polishing up on my polishing.
No pun intended.
I want it to feel like I'm getting ready to wipe off glue. Because if I'm right there at that threshold, that is the best spot for us as installers, because it's right there where it needs to be. If we go 30 seconds too far, it could bite us in the butt. If we go 30 seconds too early, it's gonna be like this. So that window of opportunity is very slim, but it's going to be better for us because that dual bonding technology, the adhesive, the glue, everything that's encompassed into the formula, it's going to be grabbing into the paint right then and there.
Where I'm at from day 1 to day 3, honestly, I think I'm in a pretty good position. Day 2 is honestly the hardest for me because I usually don't do more of the paint corrections in our shop. So it was rough. I was tired. I went home, after dinner, went straight to bed. But today was kind of where I'm in my element. Coating is what I do 90% of the time in the shop, so it was amazing for today.
The reason I got into detail is I was working to cars. Like I used to be a painter, but painter, it's not always like a job you can do outside like a paint booth. So I was trying to, work on cars and stuff, and the thing that really got into me was the gloss. Everybody likes shiny things, so how can I make a car look beautiful with my hands? What I'm looking forward as a certified installer is to give something to the customer where they can see it works. It's not just tell them, apply X coating in your paint. I want you to go out in the world and see it work. If you got a, say typhoon on your windshield, I want you to drive in the snow and see the difference where your windshield's not gonna freeze, where the water is just gonna fly it off. I just want my customers to see something that really works and have to trust that it's gonna last for them.
The training has gone well. The reason is because they're learning a lot of the step-by-step process through the wash process, the paint correction, and then getting to the ceramic coatings today. They haven't really got a good grasp of our coatings, so when they see of how they're applied and how they're doing in different scenarios.
I've had employees for 45 years, so I'm always telling everybody what to do, and I'm loving this. Do this, do it like this. I don't get that, and now I'm getting it, and I'm loving it.
In business or in life, everything ain't always gonna be so easy. It's not always gonna be cookie cutter. There's ways to get around, and sometimes, it's irritating, right? You just wanna grab the guy and like, do you not understand? But they don't, and that's the thing is they don't understand. And you have to realize that they're not detailers. You have to educate your clients on what you're wanting them to buy. It's just that simple.